Willkommen zu meinem ersten Gesangs-Live-Auftritt hier auf YouTube in meinem kleinen Elvis Presley Online-Museum zu Hause. Ich liebe Elvis, deswegen mein Name auf meinem Channel Crazy Elvis Fan. Ich bin kein professioneller Sänger. Ich singe Elvis-Songs, weil es mir Spaß macht und weil es meine Passion ist. Absolut eine Herzensangelegenheit von mir. Ich weiß, dass meine Enkeltochter mit 14 Jahren heute zuguckt. Hallo Emi. Und ich denke, dann starten wir einmal. Natürlich, Elvis Presley ist natürlich Pflicht. Starten wir mit dem ersten Song. Well, bless my soul, wrong with me. I met you like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I act what a bug, I'm in love. No sugar, Oh, yeah. Well, my hands are shaking, my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think won't you have such like I'm in love? Oh, sugar, Oh, yeah. Well, please don't ask what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, I'm feeling fine. When I need that girl I love the best. Her heart beats so it scares me to death. When she touched my hand, what chill I got. Her lips are like Alabama, that's all. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup, I'm in love. Oh, sugar, Oh, yeah. My tongue gets tight when I try to speak. My inside shake like a lid on a tree. Children cue for this body of mine as to have the girl that I love so fine. When she touched my hand, what chill I got. Her lips are like a candle that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup, I'm in love. Oh, sugar, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, sugar. Ich muss ein wenig was an der Beleuchtung tun. Es ist, denke ich mal, ein wenig zu dunkel. Ich hoffe, so ist es besser. Also, weiter geht's. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day? I kissed you and called you sweetheart. Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare. Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said that the world's a stage and each must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act one was when we met. I left you at first glance and read your line so cleverly and never missed a cue. Then came Act two. You seemed to change, you acted strange, and why, I've never known. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me, and I had no cause to doubt you. But I'd rather go on hearing your lies than go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there with emptiness all around. And if you won't come back to me, then they can bring the curtain down. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, you get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever through the night. Sunlight of the daytime, moonlight of the night. I light up when you call my name, 'cause I know you're gonna treat me right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody got the fever. There's something you all I know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she failed to sing. When you put your arms around her, I said, Julie, baby, you're my thing that gives you fever. When we kissed, fever with the flaming youth. Fever, I'm a fire. Fever, yeah, I burn for Zeus. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare, it gives me fever. His kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I miss it, Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Cats were born, chicks fever. With Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When they kiss you, fever if you live and learn. Fever till on your sister, what a lovely way to burn. 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 Yes. Der nächste Song, der jetzt schon angespielt wurde, ist Grass of Home, und da möchte ich eine kleine Bemerkung dazu machen. Für die Leute, die dem Englischen nicht mächtig sind, bei dem Lied dreht sich es um einen Gefangenen, der in der Todeszelle sitzt und der davon träumt, nochmal seine Eltern zu sehen, seine Familie und seine Freundin und nochmal durch das heimische grüne Gras zu gehen. Von dem wird natürlich nichts passieren, aber das ist der Inhalt dieses Liedes, und let's go started. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. There's to meet me is my mama and my papa. On the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to meet me, arms enriching, smiling sweetly. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, cuts are painted and cracked and dry, and this old oak tree that I used to play on. Yeah, down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to meet me, arms enriching, smiling sweetly. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me at 4 gray walls that surround me. And then I realize I was only dreaming. For there's a guard and there's a sad old padre, arm in arm, well warm at daybreak. Again I touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay me neath the green, green grass of home. You're nothing but a hound dog, crying all night. You're nothing but a hound dog, crying all night. Well, you never could and you ain't no friend of mine. But that said you was a high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, that said you was a high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never could and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all night. You're nothing but a hound dog, crying all night. Well, you ain't never called and you ain't no afraid of mine. When I said you was a high class, well, that was just a lie. When I said you was a high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never called a rabbit and you ain't no afraid of mine. When I said you was a high class, well, that was just a lie. You know I said you was a high class, well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never called a rabbit and you ain't no afraid of mine. You're nothing but a hound dog, crying all time. You're nothing but a hound dog, crying all time. Well, you ain't never called a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. I'm so hurt to think that you lied to me. I'm hurt way down deep inside of me. You said our love is true and we'll never, never part. Now you got someone new, and it breaks my heart. I'm hurt. Much more than you'll ever know. Yes, darling, I'm so hurt because I still love you so. Oh, but even thought you hurt me like nobody else could ever do. I would never, ever oh, you, love you. Wise men say only fool rushing, but I can't have stay. Wouldn't be a sin if I can have fallen in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something I'm meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can have fallen in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something I'm meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And his mama cried, 'cause if there one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? A child with a helping hand, he'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take you and me, are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way while the world turns? A hungry little boy with a running nose plays in the street as a cold wind blows in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and you learn how to steal and you learn how to fight in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, and tries to run, but he don't get far. Then his mama cries. As the ground gets around, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. As a young man died.
In the ghetto.
On a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried.
In the ghetto.
Beat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Break my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me. And if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, the only. I will beg and steal, just to feel your heart pretty close to mine. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, the only. I will beg and steal, just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh, yeah. Return the sender, return the sender. I gave a letter to the postman, he put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. Return the sender, address I know, no such number, no such zone. We had a quarrel, our love was spat. I'm right, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So when I dropped it in the mailbox and sent it special deed, bright and early next morning, it came right back to me. Return the sender, address I know, no such person, no such zone. This time I'm going to take it myself and put it right in her hand. And if it comes back the very next day, then I'll understand. Return the sender, address I know, no such number, no such zone. Return the sender, return the sender, return the sender. Well, it's alright, mama, that's alright for you. That's alright, mama, just any way you do it, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama, any way you do. Well, mama, she done told me, Papa don't tell me to. Son, you go with fooling with, she ain't no good for you, but that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama, any way you do. I'm leaving town, baby, I'm leaving town for sure. Well, then you won't be bothered with me hanging round your door. But that's alright, that's alright. That's alright, no mama, any way you do. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I need your love, that's alright. That's alright, your mama, any way you do. Nächste Song ist Wonder of You. When no else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation, you give me strength to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you.
Wonder of you.
And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Play now. I guess I never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Ich hoffe, euch gefällt das bis jetzt, mein kleines Showdown. If you're looking for trouble, you came to right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look right in my face. I was no sinner and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man. write a check because I'm evil. I made a name in misery. Yeah. Well, I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. I've never lived for trouble, but I never ran. I don't take notice from no kind of man. I'm only made out of flesh, blood, and bone. But if you're gonna start a rumble, don't you try it alone, because I'm evil. My middle name is misery. Yeah. Well, I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. I'm evil, evil, evil as can be. I'm evil, evil, evil as can be. So don't mess around, don't mess around, don't mess around with me. I'm evil, yeah, evil, so evil. So don't mess around with me. I'm evil, I tell you I'm evil. So don't mess around with me. Yeah. Ja, und das war's leider schon mit meiner kleinen versuchten Elvis-Show. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Ich mache noch mal was für Weihnachten. Und wenn ihr Bock habt, schaut einfach zu und versucht selber mal zu singen. Das macht unheimlich viel Spaß. Ich wünsche euch ein schönes Wochenende und bis demnächst. Ciao, euer Crazy Elvis Fan.